According to Bloomberg, the top 500 wealthiest people in the world have lost a cumulative total of $1.4 trillion in 2022. This is roughly equivalent to Spain's gross domestic product or GDP in 2021, which was $1.43 trillion as reported by the World Bank. The global economic downturn has affected even the wealthiest individuals, with many experiencing financial difficulties. Many of the billionaires who have experienced the most tremendous losses are from tech companies that reported disappointing earnings in September and October. The value of tech stocks has decreased recently, causing a loss of billions in wealth for Elon Musk, CEO of Tesla this year. The founders of Google, Larry Page and Sergey Brin, have each lost billions. In contrast, the CEO of Amazon, Jeff Bezos, has lost more than $86 billion, and Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg has a considerable amount totaling more than $100 billion in 2022. Out of the top 10 wealthiest individuals in the world, only Berkshire Hathaway's CEO, Warren Buffett, has seen an increase in net worth, gaining approximately $2.4 billion to reach a total of $111 billion. Buffett has moved up to the 4th spot in the global wealth rankings, surpassing heavyweights such as Bezos and Zuckerberg, according to the Bloomberg Billionaires Index. Many have lost billions of dollars due to stock market crashes, currency devaluations, and the overall economic repercussions of the pandemic. But why exactly have these multi-billionaires been affected so harshly? The answer lies in their diverse portfolios, the nature of the global economy, and their reliance on a few key industries. This video or analysis will discuss how many billionaires have lost the most in 2022 and by what amount, along with an explanation for their losses. This video will also explore the fundamental reasons behind the enormous losses of the world's wealthiest individuals. For more videos like this, like and subscribe to the channel. The first of the biggest losers is Bill Gates. The co-founder of Microsoft and the former richest man in the world, experienced a significant loss of wealth in 2022. His net worth decreased by nearly $29 billion, which is a significant drop for a billionaire. The primary reason for this loss appears to be the stock market's decline, as Gates' loss roughly matched the decline of the S&P 500, a widely used index that measures the stock performance of 500 large publicly traded companies. In fact, Gates' loss even outperformed the Nasdaq Composite Index, which is another widely followed stock market index. This shows that Gates' fortune is highly correlated with the state of the economy and the market as a whole, and that the same variables that affect the stock market as a whole also affect his financial situation. Bill Gates has diverse investments, including stakes in multiple companies, expensive real estate, and large tracts of farmland. However, his most valuable asset is still his shares in Microsoft, which saw a decline of nearly 30% in 2022. Despite an increase in revenue from Microsoft's cloud services during the most recent quarter, the company's Windows operating system saw a 15% drop in sales. Microsoft also warned of slower growth for its cloud revenue in the coming year, which caused a sell-off on Wall Street. The public's interest in Gates' divorce from Melinda French Gates in the previous year was greatly influenced by the amount and intricacy of his money. Second is Françoise Bettencourt-Meyers, who has a loss of $30.7 billion on her 33% ownership position in the firm, has resulted in a considerable drop in the net worth of Françoise Bettencourt-Meyers, the granddaughter of L'Oreal's founder. This loss might be linked to a decline in L'Oreal's stock price in October, which was reportedly brought on by the company's luxury product segment in China being subject to COVID-19 lockdowns. L'Oreal is a global cosmetics and beauty company known for its high-end products and has a significant presence in the Chinese market. The lockdowns in China, which were implemented to control the spread of the COVID-19 pandemic, disrupted the sales of L'Oreal's luxury products in the country and contributed to the company's share price decline. This, in turn, led to a decrease in the value of Françoise Bettencourt-Meyers' stake in L'Oreal and a corresponding loss in her net worth. Mackenzie Scott. Is she the nicest of the biggest losers? She is well known as the ex-wife of the founder of Amazon, Jeff Bezos, saw a decrease in her net worth this year due in part to her charitable giving. After her divorce from Bezos, Scott received 25% of his stake in Amazon, which amounted to approximately 4% of the company. Scott endorsed the Giving Pledge in 2019, a lifetime promise by affluent people to contribute at least half of their fortune to charity organizations. According to USA Today, Scott has reportedly donated $12 billion to many organizations since 2020. In addition to her philanthropic contributions, a drop in the value of Amazon shares also affected Scott's net worth. Sergey Brin is our fourth biggest loser. He is the co-founder and board member of Google, lost $38.1 billion this year due to a decline in the performance of Google's parent company, Alphabet. According to Investors.com, Alphabet missed estimates for its September quarter profit due to underperformance in its digital advertising business. Bernard Arnault, the founder of LVMH and once the richest person in the world, also saw a decrease in net worth, with a loss of $38.2 billion. In September alone, Arnault lost $4.06 billion due to the impact of new inflation data and increased interest rates, as reported by Entrepreneur. However, Arnault's net worth may recover in the future, as LVMH sales grew compared to the previous year, potentially boosted by the increased purchasing power of American consumers, according to Reuters. Larry Page is fifth on the list of billionaires to lose massive wealth recently. He is a co-founder of Google and a shareholder of Alphabet with a 12% stake. According to CNBC, experienced a similar decrease in net worth to his co-founder, Sergey Brin. Page's net worth declined by $39.2 billion, likely due to the same factors that affected Brin's wealth, including missed targets and declining YouTube ad revenue in Alphabet's September report. Sixth on the list is Jeff Bezos, the chairman and founder of Amazon. Experienced a significant loss in his net worth in 2022 due to several factors. One key factor was a general decline in tech stock prices, which includes Amazon shares. Amazon share price plummeted by nearly 50% this year, marking one of the worst years on record for the company. Bezos, who resigned as CEO of Amazon last year but is still the business' largest shareholder, has had to deal with several difficulties at the company, including rising inflation and slowing growth as well as tech industry layoffs. Currently, Amazon is laying off about 10,000 workers from its business divisions. Bezos founded the space travel business Blue Origin in addition to his position at Amazon. He also owns the Washington Post, which he bought in 2013 for $250 million. Recently, in some controversy, Elon Musk is seventh on the list. He is the CEO of SpaceX, Twitter, and Tesla. Experienced a significant decline in its net worth this year with a loss of $132 billion. This loss is significantly larger than the loss of any other billionaire on this list. Musk was the richest person in the world for much of the year, but his wealth primarily tied to his holdings in Tesla, which saw a steep drop in its stock price. Tesla's stock price may have fallen as a result of several causes, including worries about waning demand for electric vehicles in China, a significant market for the firm, and difficulties connected to the growing cost of supplies used in the production of the vehicles. Since Musk traded Tesla shares to finance his $44 billion acquisition of the social media giant and has experienced instability while serving as Twitter's CEO. Some investors have also raised worry about Musk's focus on the platform. This has led some Tesla investors to call for Musk to turn his attention back to the automaker. Coming in at 8 on the list is the CEO and founder of the cryptocurrency exchange Binance, Changpeng Zhao. Saw his net worth plummet by $72.6 billion as a result of the recent crash in the cryptocurrency market. This market-wide crash resulted in a loss of $2 trillion in a total value for digital currencies. In September, Binance released a report acknowledging the severity of the situation, stating that the crypto market is crashing hard. The report attributed the crash to macroeconomic factors, particularly the increased strength of the US dollar compared to Bitcoin, the most well-known cryptocurrency. Before the crash, Zhao had a net worth of $96 billion. Number 9. Mark Zuckerberg. Last year, the person who suffered the most extensive net loss was Mark Zuckerberg, the founder and CEO of Facebook and Meta. Since September 2021, Zuckerberg has lost more than half of his fortune. causing him to fall off the list of the top 10 wealthiest people in the United States, a list he has been on since 2015, according to Forbes. His net worth dropped by almost $81 billion in 2021, and he went from being the 6th richest person in the world at the end of last year to the 25th richest according to the Bloomberg Billionaires Index. The company Zuckerberg leads, Facebook, which announced that it would change its parent company's name to Meta last year, has had a challenging year. Due to growing competition from the likes of TikTok and other smaller social media applications, as well as a more difficult digital advertising market, Meta recorded revenue declines in the first 2 quarterly reports this year. The business issued a warning that it anticipates additional losses in 2019 as it attempts to develop the metaverse, a theory encompassing a networked digital universe. Additionally, Meta said that it will be letting go of 11,000 workers this fall to cut costs. Who's next? Steve Ballmer at number 10. The current owner of the Los Angeles Clippers and the former CEO of Microsoft saw a dramatic decline in fortune in 2021 with a loss of more than $20 billion. Ballmer, the former CEO of Microsoft from the years 2000 to 2014, has most of his money invested in the company's stock. Microsoft had its value drop by nearly 25% this year, while outperforming certain other IT businesses that are more dependent on advertising and consumer spending. Microsoft has notified investors that it expects sluggish PC sales to continue through 2022 and that a decline in advertising expenditure would result in lower income for LinkedIn and search advertisements, in addition to expecting slower growth in the cloud sector. Ballmer spent $2 billion to buy the Los Angeles Clippers after stepping down as CEO of Microsoft in 2014. The Intuit Dome, which will be the league's flagship venue and have a 44,000 square foot oval scoreboard and a vast number of restrooms to cut down on wait times during games, is also being built thanks to significant investment from him. So what's behind the loss of wealth among millionaires? Market volatility has also caused losses for multi-billionaires. Market volatility refers to the rapid fluctuations in the value of stocks, bonds, and other investments. In times of market volatility, investments can become less valuable very quickly, leading to losses for those who own them. The pandemic-induced market volatility has caused enormous losses for multi-billionaires as their investments have become less valuable. Inflation has also caused losses for multi-billionaires. Inflation can be described as the rise of prices in goods and services, caused by a decrease in the purchasing power of money. As the value of money decreases, the prices of goods and services increase, leading to higher costs for businesses. This decrease in profits has led to a decrease in the value of investments, causing losses for multi-billionaires. Finally, government policies have caused losses for multi-billionaires. Governments have implemented various tax policies that have reduced the amount of money available to multi-billionaires. Oxfam has reported that governments are massively undertaxing the wealthiest individuals and corporations, leading to a growing and dangerous concentration of wealth. If you made it until the end, please like and subscribe to get notified when the next video comes out.